So welcome back to more Pokémon Emerald. So last time we beat that Norman's gym, so that was pretty good. And by doing that, we got Surf, and now we can use it to explore more of the Hoenn region. So this time we're gonna be nicknaming Anorith. They also did well in the gym, so that's also cool. So let's do that. And what we're going to be naming it, Orteka is going to be the name. And this is a Common Raider reference, I do believe, because the species that Anorith is based on is also in that series, so yeah, there you go. Simple as that. So now we're going to be going on to Route 110. Because we can surf basically in two different spots, so I'm going to need a repel. To make this a little bit easier, because yeah, you can encounter Pokemon in the water, of course, so yeah. So over here is a rare candy. So there you are. Nothing else I do believe. Let's go down. And go for the grass. We're gonna need to go basically to the end of this route now, and then we could use Surf again. And that will lead us to a new Mauville. There isn't really any other items here. So yeah. But yeah, that is that secret power place. But anyway, over here is new Mauville. And this place, it plays some very creepy music, but I actually can't like it. So anyway, this is the not power plant of this game, and I think I'm going to be using Smiley a bit, because yeah, as you expect, there's going to be electric types. What's that music again? Because yeah, I'll check. I have strength, alright. Because yeah, you might be guessing why I'm going to be saying that, but anyway. So you can hit switches, but if you hit one switch, a gate can open, but if you hit another one, it can close, so yeah. Anyway, the Pokemon here. There's Voltorb, but a 1% chance you can also find Electro. But anyway. So, let's talk about Voltorb and Electrode. So Voltorb evolves into Electrode at level 30. Soundproof and Stack are the abilities. Both could have the uses. Not so sure which one is better, probably. Then you have its Mauville. It doesn't really learn anything, like, it does learn some good moves, like you get Spark for level up, and I believe it starts with it too, in this place. It gets self-destruct, so it can explode, which is pretty good. But its attack stat isn't the greatest, which yeah, I'll go into. It also gets Rollout, which could be fun, but it doesn't have a good attack stat, like I just said. You can also give it Light Screen, and actually Light Screen and Rain Dance are really good moves for it. Rain Dance is a TM, and Light Screen can just level up. You can get the better Explosion as well, which could be good, and then there's also Miracle. Here's Magnemite. The units at its sides are extremely powerful magnets to generate enough magnetism to draw in iron objects from over 300 feet away. And there you go. So yeah, TM-wise, other than Rain Dance, you only really got electric type moves. Thunderbolt is definitely worth it though, and Thunder Rain Dance probably is too. Here's an escape rope. Other than that, nothing like too great. It does get, like I said, nothing really else apart from that. It does get Taunt, I guess, but Taunt isn't the greatest gem free. Thunder Wave, I don't think it's able to get that in this game. I believe that's only a TM in the post games. Oh, not TM. Mood Tutor, sorry. So yeah, it would be good with that though, because it's fast and it can lay that down really easily. Anyway, let's go into the stats now. So it has 80 special attack and 140 speed, so very fast. It's not the most hardest hitting thing in the world, but 80 special attack definitely isn't terrible. That's definitely workable. It's also got 70 defense, 80 special defense, 60 HP, and then only 50 attack. So even though it can explode, its damage might be a bit underwhelming. So even though it has defense, because yeah, that's an effect that self-destructing explosion have in this game, which is kind of crazy. What else? Yeah, nothing really else to say. It can't breed, nor can Magnemite, so no egg moves. What else? And yeah, it doesn't really learn anything like super interesting. Like, I basically already mentioned everything that's probably worth getting. So yeah. So yeah, it can be used as a fast support Pokemon. That's one of Electrode's, like, quintessential uses, I guess you could say. Because yeah, it's fast. It does get some good support moves, like Rain Dance and Light Screen. But yeah, you can definitely use it offensively in this game a little bit, because yeah, 80 special attack isn't the most terrible thing in the world, and it can also set up a quick Rain Dance and then start thundering things, so yeah. Not a terrible Pokemon, but yeah, you can definitely do better, I think, in terms of Electro types. But anyway, apparently it really doesn't want to be called a Pokeball. But that's okay, we can use Great Balls then. Ah, never mind. I probably should have bought more balls, but that's okay. So that's another Magnemite. Let's see. So now that we talked about Electrode, let's talk about Magnemite and Magneton. So Magnemite evolves into Magneton at level 30, just like Gold of Electrode. So yeah, we're gonna get this. So it has Magnepull and Steady for its abilities, and there's another one. But yeah, Smiley probably needs some help. So let's go for Strength. Anyway, so Magnepull is only really good in competitive because that's where trains actually switch, and then Steady hasn't been buffed yet, so pretty much any ability is probably worth going for. Move pool wise, it doesn't really get like a lot of good moves. It gets it doesn't Spark Veil level up. It gets Thunder Wave Veil level up. So that's probably one thing that will make it better than Electrode in my mind. Because yeah, I don't think Thunder Wave is normally obtainable. And yeah, that's something else that Electrode can do. It also gets Thunder Wave Veil level up. And we'll use Healing Items. So why not? Maybe I'll discard like more of them. They're still good. Even if our Pokemon are still quite high in HP. Other interesting moves are Metal Sound. It needs to remember that move, but that sharply lowers special defense so it can hit harder. There's Lock on Zap Cannon as an option. Lock on makes so the next move always hits, and Zap Cannon is only 50% accurate, but it's under power and it will always paralyze the enemy, so not a bad move. But if you have Thunder Wave, I don't think you really need it. Instead, you could probably use Thunder instead. When it's raining, it'll be 100% accurate, and then if not, you can always try to chance this 70%. It's not the worst thing to chance. But yeah, Thunderbolt and Thunder Wave are TMs though, so keep that in mind. Although they're both viable TMs, I'm pretty sure. TM wise, nothing great. It gets Reflect, which is cool, I guess. But other than that, there is really nothing super interesting. I guess you can catch this thing for the culture. Oh, and then like Thunderbolt, Thunder. But yeah, really nothing else that great. Anyway, so tutor-wise, nothing really that interesting either, except if you want to go Double Edge. For some reason, I didn't read that Pokédex entry or well. And then tutor-wise, yeah, nothing really interesting though. Stat-wise, it's a bit better. And we can also hit that, but I believe the way we need to go is not a bit built up. Stat-wise, it's not too bad. It's 70 speed, so it's not too slow. 70 special defense, kind of doing this backwards, aren't I? But anyway, it is decently bulky. It only has 50 HP, but it has 95 defense and 70 social defense. So it's definitely not super frail, but its low HP might be an issue. Then it only has 60 attack, which isn't that great if you want to use non-electric type moves. And then finally, it has a very good 120 social attack. This is one of the hardest hitting electric types in this game. So, yeah, Gen 3 definitely isn't a great generation for Magneton, but it still hits really hard with electric type moves. As you saw in my last playthrough, even though my Jolteon basically only had good electric type moves as offense, it also had Bite, I guess, it still was a really good team player. So, and yeah, electric types lacking moves other than electric is kind of a common theme in this generation, so yeah, it's not the end of the world. Like, Raichu has good coverage. It's like one of the few electric types you're going to see that actually has good coverage. Anyway, so... And yeah, as you might notice, I've been catching a lot of them because, yeah, Magnemite's going to be the last member of the team for this playthrough because I need an electric type. And yeah, it's actually my favorite electric type family. I'm not so sure if I like Magneton or Magnezone more. I probably like Magnezone more. And yeah, I would like to use Magnezone in a future playthrough maybe. Because yeah, it's one of my favorite Pokemon. So yeah, and also I can show off how much better it is after this one special split, because it gets to use steel type moves, special steel type moves like Flash Cannon. It also gets other special moves as coverage. So yeah, that's cool. But anyway, as you also notice, some of these are Bolt Orbs, so some of these Pokeballs. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, having an electric type is good because yeah, we're gonna be finding a lot of water types. So, and yeah, it's a very hard hitting electric type too, so yeah, that's gonna be useful. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I get to show off another favourite of mine from Kanto, which I wasn't able to show off in my last playthrough, so that's pretty cool. I catch another Voltorb, I don't know why. I don't need to catch another one. Because yeah, as I just said, I'm using Magnemite, not Voltorb. So yeah, there we go. I guess I didn't want it to explode on me, huh? But anyway. Here's another one. Even though I don't think the ones here are high enough level to learn self-destruct. I think it's level 27, so yeah, they kind of miss out on it. Anyway, let's actually go for the super move. I guess one other move I didn't mention, Tri Attack. It's physical, so it's not that good. But if you want to hit if you want to hit ground types, yeah, you kinda don't have anything better. Or something that you don't want to use electric type moves on. So here's another Magnemite. I'll go with Strength. I'm almost out of Strength, so yeah, I guess this will be the last Magnemite we catch. It might... Considering the... what am I trying to say? Considering that the Voltorb was able to live a Surf, this thing probably lives a Surf too. But it does have lower special defense, so yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. I'll try catching it here with an Ultra Ball. So we're catching in a variety of balls, very nice. And there you go. And yeah, move-wise, you will see. I think I already have a good idea what I want. So yeah, I need to hit this. And yeah, the other Pokemon. A Voltorb. We'll go for the Mud Shot on it. So yeah. Let's do that. And take it out. Very nice. So yeah, I probably don't need to run into any more wild Pokemon because yeah, we're probably good on Magnemites now. Then let's see if it lives the Surf. And it doesn't. So yeah, I had good judgment. over here is only B. So here's another Magnemite. Again, I'll go for Surf and see what happens. This one's level 26. So yeah, they're definitely not under-leveled. I'll still probably train whatever Magnemite I find to 29 for the next episode. Anyway, let's hit this. Set on the switch. Click. The generator appears to have stopped. And we get the Thunderstone. Which may or may not evolve a Pokemon that I was talking about earlier, but anyway. We have a lot of escape routes, let's use them. I also have Dig, so I guess I could have used that, but well. So... let's see. Oh yeah, I want Repels. I think another thing too I might do is I'm going to... maybe stock up on more Repels. So yeah, that didn't take that long. And we'll look at the Magnemite, so we'll decide which one we're gonna go with. Although yeah, I think we still want... I think I want Zigzagoon for something. Also this. Wow, I knew it, Haruka. I knew you'd made the right choice asking you. This is my thanks. TM contained Thunderbolt. Go on, you've earned it. So yeah, we got a free Thunderbolt TM. And you already know who that's gonna go on. Wow, it pleases you to know and to see the young step up and take charge. So let's see what we got. Also, they have a chance to hold a magnet, I think. Actually, that depends on the game. I think it's either Magnet or Melco. So yeah, here we go. Here are the spoils. We didn't actually get one with any of those whole lines, that's okay. Here's a timid one. That's not bad. A quirky one. A jolly one. Okay, that's probably not that great. There's Voltor. Quiet. That's not too bad. That raises special attack. Bashful. Quiet. Impish. So... I probably should go with the timid one. But... I actually want to use physical moves on it. I know it sounds weird, but... let's have a look again. But at the same time, I could go with the quiet one, but I feel like it would be too slow then. So... let's go with the quirky one. And... oh, this is going for an Ultra Ball, very nice. So, I guess I'll take that. So yeah, here's Magnemite. So we're gonna switch them to the front. I believe Quirky's just a neutral nature, which I'm okay with. I want to put Smiley over here. I want to put Orteka over here. And there we go, that's how I'll do things. So we're gonna now go up and heal. I guess we can double check natures. I believe we also got a Bashful one too, so... because yeah, I don't remember all the natures off the top of my head. I only know the good ones. So let's just have a quick look. So the quirky one is actually, yeah, it's quirky is neutral nature. So what about what was the other nature I wanted to know? So that's plus speed minus attack. That's plus speed minus special attack. That's plus special attack minus speed. Bashful, that's what I want to know. I believe that's also a... yeah, that one's also a neutral nature. And an Impish minus special attack plus defense. So yeah. So I could also go with this Bashful one. Or this one. It's basically the same thing. But I guess... remember that also Pokemon differentiate by their IVs. So, you know what, let's actually... this is a very weird episode, isn't it, Damien? Let's compare these two and then see which one probably has the better IV. Yeah, we're doing that, alright? So here's the quirky one, and here's the Bashful. And they definitely, this one definitely has more special attack, so I guess we'll go for it. It probably has a better special attack IV then. So let's go for it. So that was weird. So this is how to do things. And I guess Magnemite can take the Amulet Coin. If I decide to use Trainer Rematches, which I guess I can show off as well before this episode ends. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with everyone else's items, although yeah, I wish I had a better item for Langstrom, I guess. Anyway, we have a Thunderbolt TM. Oh yeah, and also should be doing something about, I probably should do something about, my items swap. But anyway, I'll go with Thundershock for Thunderbolt. Very basic. And I'll rearrange my moves. So I'll put Sonic Boom here, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna be only using Thunderbolt, and then if I need to fight a ground type, I can always go into another Pokemon. And yeah, like I said, let's do some item management as well over here, because I did get that Thunderstone. I would like to store that. So I'll do that, and also the Max Revive. And the Max Ethers, why not? And the Elixir. Revive, I'll keep around, those are good. And yeah, that's right. Okay, so like I said, I believe now trainer rematches, I think. Actually, before we do that, while we're still here, Route 111, you can go surfing and get an item, so I'll go ahead and show that. Here you are. A HP up. I'm gonna sell that. So there you go. There's another item like that on the north route of 104. That's above Pelippic. But yeah, I'll probably do that when we go near that area, because yeah, we're gonna be going near that area with stuff anyway, so anyway, I'll go sell that HP up. Over here. So I'll buy one trainer and then we'll call it, I guess. So HP up. My money's good actually. You know what? Let's do something else too over here. Padding. Anyway, my money is actually in a pretty good state, so let's go into the game corner. So I'm gonna buy a TM, I think. So I spent 80,000 money, Pokédollars I guess you could say, on a TM. And yeah, you might already know what it is, based on what Pokemon I have. So here we go. And there you are. So now we're gonna buy a TM. Thunderbolt again. But this time for God of War. Gabriel, of course. Because they're the only Pokemon who can learn the move. It's a Shockwave, of course. Even though Shockwave does have the good perk of never missing, I think Confusion, having that secondary step and more PP might be more important. Anyway, so now we're gonna check out Pokémon and then see what's up. So go Match Call, and there we are. So we have the Pokefan on Route 110, so that's nearby to us. So they have the Pokeball icon, that means they can fight you. Also, we have a Triathlete on the Cycling Road, and another one too. They're gonna have Electro-type Pokemon, but yeah, that's okay. And the Collect on Route 110 does as well. So yeah, I guess I'll go to Cycling Road, and we'll go fight them. So yeah, and that's how I'll end the episode. And yeah, I might be doing this to grind up Magnemite. So, down we go. So, unfortunately, I don't remember who's who exactly, but there's one of them. They might also have more Pokemon as well, or high level Pokemon as well, because we are rematching. So Magnemite, they're level 28, so they might be a little difficult. But I have Thunderbolt. And I actually outspeed too, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, the damage is good because it's only a neutral resist. Yeah, they're also doing a lot. It's only a neutral resist, and you don't. This Hooker doesn't have the best special defense, and there we go. Wow, how could you be so strong? So now I'm gonna use potions. Good thing I had this revised just in case, you know. And yeah, like I said, I think also off screen I'm gonna go buy more. I'm gonna buy more soda pots. And yeah, that was a quick battle, so I might be able to show the other one in second round if I can remember who it is. Let's see. It is you. Alright. So he also just has one Magnemite level 30 this time, so maybe I'll Thunder Wave it. Oh my. He goes a Psycho. I think an Electric type move can take us out from this range, so I'm gonna switch out into Orteka. Oh, it has Magnemite. Never mind. So Thunderbolt. Let's hope the paralysis helps us out. And we do a free go, it looks like. Start boosting again. We'll go for another Thunderbolt. Do a decent amount. And it takes some watching. So we're getting no experience. Unless I use Revive, which I guess I could. So yeah, let's do that. So we get the experience. And there's a Spark. That's gonna hurt actually. Yeah, it did. Hopefully we can outspeed and then go for the dig. Well, we should because it's paralyzed. The paralyzed hook on us slow, baby. So that's Thunder Wave. And dig. So I got a little experience. Probably EXP share might be nice too. I did a pack, but I still lost. So yeah, I think that'll be it. So yeah, like not really the most intense episode. All we really did was new Mauville, but yeah, I now have my new team member and I'm gonna be spending some time with them now. And yeah, next episode probably won't have the nickname, but again, the episode after probably will. So that's the aim at least. So there we are. So next time I'm gonna have Magnemite caught up with the team. That also means that they'll evolve too, which is really cool. In the next part, I'll go get those soda pots as well. And yeah, the next thing I'm gonna be doing is the Trickmaster House. And I'll also be, and while I'm doing that, I'll also talk about the good road encounters. There's 4 Pokemon to talk about that, so yeah. See you guys again for